Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. It is about damn time that Verizon did something. I guess after 10 plus years of getting punched in their mouth by the Un-carrier, by T-Mobile, they decided they were going to do something about it. I mean, finally, damn. Someone at Verizon decided they were going to do something. So in this advertisement, we already saw the first one, the Kevin Hart commercial from before. We made a video about that. Now we have a follow-up. So it looks like this is going to be some kind of a campaign. All right, so the quote here, T-Mobile has the best network. That's what they're attacking, right? In this commercial, Kevin Hart states, kind of goes through all the things about the Verizon network. Number one in New York City, 44 of the nation's largest cities, most important cities, whatever. T-Mobile only having 4 of those cities, right, where they're the best network. Verizon, in this commercial, boasting about their nation-leading coverage and network availability, not just 5G availability, right? So they're attacking that, and the reliability of their 5G network. Okay, so they're not just saying, you know, T-Mobile's network isn't the best, but they're also saying theirs is, right, in terms of the marketing approach here. Now, I'm a big believer in not giving, you know, FaceTime and publicity to your competitors. I don't believe in doing that. I think that's the wrong way to do it, but Verizon feels it's what they want to do. But I think Verizon was smart to use Kevin Hart to continue to go back to the "Can you hear me now" saying, if you guys remember that from back in the day, the "Can you hear me now" campaign. And then they ended the commercial with "You hear me now," right? It's almost like that's enough, right? That's what Verizon is basically saying. That's enough of this. Enough of the lies, enough of this and that and the third. They're here to let people know that their network is far better, far superior to T-Mobile's. Now, marketing is just marketing. And when it comes to network stuff, you guys know it. It always just depends where you are. In some markets, some networks are better than others. But, you know, you look at the nationwide testing, the nationwide data, you know, all those kind of things. And then you use your personal experiences to test the networks and use them yourself. You know, pay for the line of service, use the test drives, all those things. But, I mean, damn, finally Verizon does something. They got sick and tired of losing customers to T-Mobile who maybe just left just because they saw good commercials and they're like, let me try this company. Then they ended up saving a little money and then they discovered the network was actually pretty good. It looks like Verizon finally wanted to do something. I mean, damn, we've been calling for this for years. But I think Verizon being so stubborn, so arrogant, cocky, they just couldn't admit it to themselves or didn't want to admit it to the public that maybe, just maybe, the competition was actually doing something worth a damn. So while the whole country has been growing and people have been adding lines, AT&T has been growing like crazy for consecutive years. T-Mobile has been growing nonstop since the Un-carrier days. I'm talking the early part of last decade. Under John Legere, they added like tens of millions of customers organically. And then they consumed Sprint and they added another 35 to 40 million customers. How long were you just going to let T-Mobile take your lunch, punch you in the mouth, and you do nothing about it for a decade? Crazy. And they finally did something about it. So I'm glad to see Verizon doing something in marketing, doing something in advertising to let people know what they're up to, and that maybe just T-Mobile's just advertising. You know, now we got an answer. Let's see what AT&T could do. I think they're up for something. They too have a weak sauce advertising situation and marketing team. But this is good stuff. I like it. And again, this is not to say that Verizon's network is the best. You guys make that decision. I don't really care. You guys do what you do. Spend your money with who you like. I'm just talking about the marketing and the advertising. This is good for competition. I mean, seriously, was it fun just watching a single carrier, you know, be in a fight? No, we want to see them throwing punches, and this is that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the commercial. I'll link it for you. It'll be in the description. Let me know what you think and drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.